Hello, my angel, and welcome to Angelic Frequency Healing. I am Kristen, and today we're going to talk about this inheritance that you're getting. This, I was hearing beneficiary, right? Inheritance. So we're going to take a look and see what this message is about, but I feel like somebody is going to be receiving something. So lately, the messages have been about just flow and receiving. So we're going to take a look and just see what's going on. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. So this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We're going to start here with the overall energy. So Spirit, what is the overall energy about this inheritance right now? Two cards. Treasure Island. So you're definitely getting some financial help. You're getting some money. Wow. And there's a fork of the road. So there is a decision that you have to make that goes along with this. Which path are you going to take? Because you also have the fates at the bottom of the deck here. The fate. So it's fated for you. Right now, there is a decision that you have to make. And there is a fork in the road here. So there's all these different paths that you could choose. So Spirit's asking you, which path are you going to take that leads you to this beautiful treasure island here? So you are getting something worth financial abundance, prosperity. All right, I like the way this is going. Okay, so Spirit's saying we're going to jump into some tarot first. And we're going to put these up here like that. So this is the good tarot. I felt drawn to use this today because what I was hearing was, beneficiary, inheritance. So I don't know, I just felt like that's good. So we're going to go with a good tarot and see what this message is. I also pulled out a clarifying deck, so I like the good tarot, but sometimes I can't quite get the message, and so I like to get a little bit of a clarifier. So Spirit, all right, what is the message? What do we need to know about this inheritance? Wow, okay. So we have the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups, the Page of Earth, and the Hermit. Okay. So overall, there's something in your past that is bringing forth this inheritance. Now that you're a beneficiary of something. Something that you've done that created this. There's a lot of earth here, even though there's water. You have the Four of Earth. This is the Four of Pentacles. You've been saving, you've been gathering. Spirit is saying that it's time to release something that you've been holding on very tightly to, though. So maybe you've been holding on really tightly to money. You've been just saving and saving and saving. But something that you did in your past with the Six of Cups here is bringing forth a new beginning, a new inheritance of some sort. And then the Page of Earth, this is energy of knowing your worth, right? Knowing what you're worthy of. And Spirit saying it's time to release the doubt. Release the doubt, because the Hermit is here too. I do like this Hermit. It's number 9. Because there's keys here that unlock the door. So you have had to be alone. I'm hearing solitary. So you've had to kind of be in solitary for a little bit to learn more about yourself. To learn more about your path, I'm hearing. Okay. And something's unlocking with all of these keys. There's a bunch of, they're all different too. Even though there's one door, there's different keys that allow you to unlock your potential, to unlock awareness as well. All right, we do have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck as well. So this is about standing your ground about something. This is about fighting for what you believe in. And being, you know, you're passionate about it. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. We have transformation. There is definitely a transformation here. Something new that you're beginning. You have 7 of Earth. So we saw the 7 of Fire here. Now we have the 7 of Earth. 7 of Pentacles. So you're reaping what you've sown. Oh, there's a card behind here. Ooh, yeah, the Emperor. You are now in your authority here. And you're transforming into this better life. Because the 7 of Earth is saying you have planted a lot of seeds. And now it's time to reap those rewards. It is time to reap those rewards. You have the Fool at the bottom of the deck as well. This is a new beginning. This is a new chance at things. You are taking that leap of faith and you're going for it. And it's bringing you to the Treasure Island. What else? One more. Yeah, the Queen of Water. Queen of Water with the World at the bottom of the deck. So you have the World. This is at the bottom of the deck. A cycle has ended. This is good karma, right? The world is turning for you. This is, maybe people are seeing you across the world as well. Maybe you do something where you're online or you do videos like this. But I love that there's a key up here too, because with the Hermit, remember we saw all those keys. There's your lock. So something is unlocking for you. 7 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. But the Queen of Water is here. And this is very intuitive energy. This is the energy of just knowing your worth, knowing who you are, why you're here. Stability, security. But a queen like this, she's very emotionally stable. So you're coming in to being a beneficiary of a life that is full of treasure. I do want to look at what this fork in the road is. We're going to use a different deck, so I'm pulling that out. I want to look at what this fork in the road is and what we need to know about it. So Spirit, can you give us a little bit more information about this fork in the road? All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this fork in the road. Why is this fork in the road here? Death. So death is here. Transformation. The death is here as well. Number 13. So you could be seeing 13s or just 1s and 3s. You also had 2 7s. The 7 of Earth and then the 7 of Fire here that we saw earlier. But death, this is a big change. A big change in your life that's bringing you in as a beneficiary. It could be an actual death. I hope that doesn't trigger anybody, but that brings you in as a beneficiary where you can get an inheritance. But this is an end. Maybe it's an end to having to choose so much. Give me a little bit more. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this fork in the road? Yeah, Spirit says you're done. Yeah, the Emperor again. Wow. Double confirmation of being the leader, right? Of your own life again. Having that security and the stability, that control over your life too. Standing in your own authority. Conquering, right? Conquering what is yours. What was meant for you. Remember, it's fated. for you. The Fates was here. We saw the World too. All right, I want to get one more. Spirit, what is this fork in the road? What else can you tell me about this fork in the road? Wow, that one did like a little twisty thing. Ooh, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. That light. All right, so that gives me more information here. You're choosing the path that you're more excited about, that you have more energy towards, that you're not afraid of, something that's going to give you control again and help you transform your life. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the exile is over. So maybe somebody abandoned you, or you felt abandoned, but is now leaving you the beneficiary of something. But being the beneficiary of something doesn't automatically mean there is a death. People can give inheritances at any time. But you are definitely gaining something beautiful here. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is emotional stability. All right. I'm going to pull a foretell card because I want to see what this overall message is about. So Spirit, can you give us an idea of what this overall message is about right now? All right, I'm hearing move the cards, so put that down. And we're going to just put these over here so that you can still see what's going on. So the fork in the road, we're going to put that back up there. All right. So from the foretell deck, I want to see what the overall energy is. Thank you, Spirit. What is this overall message about being the beneficiary? A helping hand. So maybe you need a helping hand and somebody's giving you an inheritance early. But this says, help is arriving, whether through a kind word, a generous act, or unseen forces working in your favor. So you're getting help. I'm hearing angels. I'm hearing friends, family. So you've maybe been in a situation where you've needed a little bit of help. You've been saving and holding on for dear life, I'm hearing, only to just find, that you're in this solitary energy, right? But now help is coming. Something that you did in the past is bringing this help. And you are the beneficiary of this help here. Okay, we have another one. The bottom of the deck is finding your place. So I feel like you are finally getting to a point where you're comfortable where you're at. You have transformed. You have come into your own authority again. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know? Is there another message? Yes. Collaboration. So not only are you getting help, but people are going to be coming towards you. I'm hearing flocking. They're flocking towards you. Whatever that means for you. But it says, great things are rarely achieved alone. When egos are set aside and mutual support takes the lead, extraordinary things can be accomplished. So you're accomplishing something extraordinary. And you're having help. Help is arriving. All right. I'm going to put this here. There's power struggle at the bottom of the deck. But I want to pull an angel number. just to finalize this reading and see what other messages we have. Spirit, what else? Oh, no. Okay, not that one, Spirit said. Shuffle. What is the angel number, Spirit, that we need to know right now? What is this angel number that we need to know right now, Spirit? Thank you. 2424. And then we have 666 at the bottom of the deck, which says great blessings, by the way. But 2424 is here for you. And it says good times. So good times are here. You are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned and working together harmoniously. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. Wow. So, a helping hand, collaboration, ask. Spirit's saying with this message, ask here, right? Open up to your family and your friends about your feelings. And it talks about working together. So this is a beautiful message. I'm going to send you guys some great energy, some good energy, healing energy. But you are in control again. You have the Emperor here twice. You have Death here twice. You're in control and you are transforming your life at this time. So I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and just take in this beautiful energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.